Yes, I'm to be married today.
Yes, he's to be married today, today. Yes, he's to be married today.
Then the Lord Chancellor has at last accepted your proposal to his beautiful ward, Phyllis?
Not he, indeed. To all my tearful prayers he answers me, a shepherd lad is no fit helpmate for a ward of chancery. I stood in court, and there I sang him songs of Arcady, with flattered accompaniment in vain. At first he seemed amused, so did the bar, but quickly wearying of my song and pipe, he bade me get out, a servile usher, then in crumpled bands and rusty bombazine, led me, still singing, into Chancery Lane. I'll go no more. I'll marry her today, and brave the upshot, be what it may. But who are these?
Oh, Strephon, rejoice with me, for my queen has pardoned me.
Pardoned you, mother? This is good news indeed.
And these ladies are my beloved sisters.
Your sisters? Then they are my aunts.
A pleasant piece of news for your bride on her wedding day.
Oh, hush! My bride knows nothing of my fairyhood. I dare not tell her, lest it frighten her. She thinks me mortal and prefers me so.
Your fairyhood doesn't seem to have done you much good.
Much good? My dear aunt, it's the curse of my existence. What's the use of being half a fairy? My body can creep through a keyhole. But what's the good of that when my legs are left kicking behind? I can make myself invisible down to the waist. But that's of no use when my legs remain exposed to view. My brain is a fairy brain. But from the waist downward, I'm a gibbering idiot. My upper half is immortal. But my lower half grows older every day, and someday or other must die of old age. What's to become of my upper half when I've buried my lower half? I really don't know.
Poor fellow! I see your difficulty, but with a fairy brain, you should seek an intellectual sphere of action. Now, let me see. I have a borough or two at my disposal. would you like to go into Parliament?
A fairy member. That would be delightful.
I'm afraid I should do no good there. You see, down to the waist, I'm a Tory of the most determined and disciplined. But my legs are a couple of confounded radicals, and on a division they'd be sure to take me into the wrong lobby. You see, they are 2 to 1, which is a strong working majority.
Oh, don't let that distress you. You shall be returned as a liberal conservative, and your legs shall be our peculiar care.
I see your majesty does not do things by halves.
No, we are fairies down to the feet. Very well, attractive stranger.
Very well, attractive stranger.
Shouldst thou be in doubt or danger, peril or perplexity, call us and we'll come to thee.
I call us and we'll come to thee. Tripping thither, nobody knows where we must now be taking me to another fairy ring. Tripping thither, we must now be taking me to another fairy ring. Good morrow, good lover, good morrow. I freely discover, still purchase or borrow, some means of concealment where you're feeling enjoyed in a measure, expressive of pleasure. For we're to be married today, yes, we're to be married today.
Yes, we're to be married today. Yes, we're to be married today. My Phyllis, and today we're to be made happy forever.
Well, we're to be married.
It's the same thing.
I suppose it is. But, oh, Strephon, I tremble at the step I'm taking. I believe it's penal servitude for life to marry a ward of court without the Lord Chancellor's consent. I shall be of age in 2 years. Don't you think you could wait 2 years?
2 years? Have you ever looked in the glass?
No, never.
Here. Ah. Look at that. And tell me if you think it's rational to expect me to wait 2 years.
No, you're quite right. It's asking too much. One must be reasonable.
Besides, who knows what will happen in 2 years? Why, you might fall in love with the Lord Chancellor himself by then.
Yes, he's a clean old gentleman.
As it is, half the House of Lords are sighing at your feet.
The House of Lords certainly are extremely attentive.
Attentive? I should think they were. Why did 25 liberal peers come down to shoot over your grass plot last autumn? It couldn't have been the sparrows. Why did 25 conservative peers come down to fish in your pond? Don't tell me it was the goldfish. No. Delays are dangerous, and if we are to marry, the sooner the better.
Go
Pity of laws in chance